what are you doing? Huh? We're supposed to be doing a video, Jerry, and you're always licking. G'day, how you going? So, I took out this TTArtisan, not the 7 artisans, two different companies. Fisheye again this week. It's a real pain to post edits. I was trying to get that rectal linear look and to remove the fisheye, and it's not hard. It's just there's certain limits. There's only a certain amount that you can recover in post. It's hard enough doing Keystone if you ask me, but when you add the fisheye to it, you got to do the Keystone and the fisheye together. Yeah, it was hashtag pain in the ass. I mean, I'm not really that good at keystoning stuff anyway. Now, there are a lot of tools out there that automatically do it. I think the Photo Lab series does it, but I've got Photo Lab 5, and you need to buy the architectural package that goes with it. I don't have that, but there are enough features with the trapeze. Surprisingly, I just use Luminar Neo, which just has a similar vertical, horizontal, a little bit of lens distortion. What do you think, Jerry? Luminar Neo? So with Luminar Neo, it does have a section where you can edit architectural and keystones. It's under the develop optics and transformation. So the optics is for the lens. You can press auto distortion correction. That kind of does something, not really. Sort of, but not really. And then you got lens distortion. Anyway, the main thing is here under transform, with this fisheye, it's so fishy-eyed, like 7.5mm, which is 15mm equivalent. It's so fisheye. Check this out. I mean, it's full on. I mean, if I do transform, this is what it tries to give you, automatic. This is the automatic version of how to do it. That's not going to work. So if you try and, make it vertical, you just use the slider here. And then you get to a certain point and it just shits itself because you can only go so much. I think the only other thing is lens distortion, which kind of gets that fisheye. I'm looking down here at the bottom. That's about as flat as I can go. Normally horizontal, so I want to try and make that. I need to pinch it more, but there's no pinch feature. Anyway, this is an extreme case. Jerry. Now, you don't have to always change the fisheye to rectal linear to, fix it up and that. Every now and then, a fisheye photo actually does look good. It gives you that fisheye effect. Hey, Jerry, especially when I did a picture of your nose. You can do those funny things with the nose, the bulgy, bog eye, whatever. It's mainly the Keystone, really. And then adding the Keystone with the fisheye, there's only a certain limit you can change it without it going distorted and crappy and like unrealistic even. But you can see with this one, if you go to it, it's much more lenient. So vertical, I can just make it as straight as I can. I mean, but it chops off the top of the building, though. That's the only thing. You can go too far. Lens distortion. I want to pinch it out a bit. I don't know what the hell. Aspect. Yeah, this is this is so hard. Anyway, that's the best I can get it. If you look at what it was, and bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. There aren't any other tools you can use. I would prefer to have a bit more pinch because you see this lamp post on the left here. It needs to straighten up a little bit, but then it just goes too wonky. I like the leading lines that go all the way through the photo, and the only way to achieve that was to keep the fisheye, because if I did do the rectal linear processing, Keystone, whatever the hell you call it, fixing the trapeze and that, it would lose the edges. Now with this one, I did it and I straightened it all, and I wanted to keep this round railing go all the way around. If you look at the original, it was completely and bent over, but you had the entire railing in. I did the same as before. I just played around with those sliders until I found the best thing. Left-hand side building's gone. I can't do anything about that. And on the right-hand side, the building is kind of gone as well. Part of it anyway. Or you got to have enough leeway around the photo, because when you start mucking around with Keystone and shit like that, you're going to lose a bit of the photo. You lose half the photo, really. Sometimes it worked with this photo, and then when I wanted to keep the leading line, I didn't do anything with this photo. Hey, Jerry. Yeah. Hey Jerry, this is it. This is the fisheye that I'm talking about. This is from TTArtisan. Now there is one from 7.5mm. This is the 7.5, and it's the 2. Jerry 2.0. Oh wow, 2.0. It's so easy out there because it's so wide, and it was fisheye. Hey Jerry, fisheye. You just have to put it on infinity most of the time, and the focus, and shoot all day without even bothering manually focusing. Every now and then I might have done a close shot, or I wanted to get something else, and I had to manually focus, because remember, it's manual focus. There's no connections here on the back of it, so I put it in shutter priority, and then I changed the app here. Gary, did you like all the photos today? Yeah. Hey, did you like all the photos? Mwah. So anyway, that's just a little experimentation with the fisheye again. I mean, there's a lot more other things you can do, astro and stuff like that. Even macro, kind of distorted, up close, like Jerry's nose. Do you remember Jerry? Yes, you did a bulbous nose, Jerry. So anyway, that's just another video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, Jerry. Mwah. What do you want to do? You want to go for another walk? Hey?